25th of July was a tough day for the Gooners in the UK. One hand on their ding dong, one hand on their phone, getting ready for the daily routine of left or right hand workout. Shakalaka Boom Boom site is typed up. Enter. Boom. Shatak. Age verification while they're holding ding ding dong, and they have to fill out their names, their father's name, their mother's name, their dog's cat's name, just to get age verified so they can enter the sites. After you've done all of that, they still don't believe you, and you have to give them a face biometric. You have to give them an Apple Pay look, unlock your iPhone look. You do that, done. Still, there is one more step where you have to put in your Visa card or something to age verify yourself. There's so much happening, so many steps to get age verified. I mean, they're calling this the Kids Online Safety Act. The UK started it and the US is following up with it now. It's not only for Shakalaka Boom Boom sites, it's for kids safety online, where everyone is going to get age checked before you enter everything, and you have to give your data, you have to give your facial biometric, just so you can continue doing what you're doing, like for example listening to Spotify music or buying games on Steam. Now, when I first heard about the Gooners in the UK have to age verify themselves and they need to expose their identities, I was like, losers. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I actually think it's a good thing as well, where it's just like signing up in Cornhub. You don't sign up, you don't even comment, you don't even like, you don't want your digital footprint to be like, nice cock, bro. You don't want anyone on the internet to find out that you search for POV sister gets stuck inside the washing machine and stepbrother helps her by chakalaka bombing her. And by giving your information, government is gonna know. Whoever your data is gonna get sold to, they're gonna know. They even have a selfie of you. They're gonna know what type of weird shit you watch, like cock sword fighting, or no king shaming, obviously. Unless you're into watching someone poop on someone else's mouth or chest, then disgusting. You go, you sin, you go out and delete every trace that is going to come back to you. And by them adding this verification thing, you have to verify or else you can't watch it anymore. In that case, you stop watching, which I think is a great way to go forward with when it comes to Shakalaka Boom Boom websites, but people will always find a way to go around it. What I found really stupid is, though, Spotify is going to delete your account unless you age verification yourself. So you cannot use Spotify if you don't meet the minimum age requirements from the market you're in. If you cannot confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, your account will be deactivated and eventually deleted. Now, if your account was deactivated due to an inaccurate age estimation, you can look for the email in your inbox, which allows you to reactivate your account within 90 days of deactivation and then go through ID verification. If we still can't confirm you're old enough to use Spotify, well, you have to go fuck yourself and go use Apple Music, right? Or if no action is taken within 7 days of reactivation, your account will be permanently deleted. Say goodbye to your years and years of playlist, because you have to start all over again if they decide that, once you stand there like this in front of your phone, if they decide that you're not old enough, shut off, delete it. Now, this also happened with Steam, where they banned a lot of the games, and a lot of the games you need age verification. This also happened with Visa, where you have to, in order to buy the game, you have to age verification yourself. You have to give them your data, your Face ID, all that shit, just to be able to purchase a game. I'm not going to get much into that. What I do want to talk about is the 13th of August, the new YouTube rule, which guess what they're going to make you do? What? Age verification? You are so smart. How did you know? Now, this shit started with the UK, and now the US is dragging the shit and putting it all over themselves, and they're introducing the Kids Online Safety Act. They're saying we're extending our existing built-in protection to more US teens on YouTube using machines that, learning age estimation. Now, they introduced this whole thing back in Feb. They said that they're going to introduce a new technology that would distinguish between younger viewers and adults to help provide the best and most age-appropriate experiences and protections. And now they're giving you a warning that on 13th of August, you're going to get slapped in the face with AI machines monitoring you, and you're gonna have to sell us your data in order for them to start, allowing you to continue watching YouTube videos. And even if you're a 50-year-old man with a baby face, they're still going to, do your face. And if they decide that, hey, you're not even, why are you lying? You're 50. You're 15. Shut up, man. They're going to ban you. Basically, they say they will use an AI to interpret English isn't my first language. Interpret a variety of signals that help us to determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for and the categories of videos they have watched or the length of, or how old their account is. So basically, if you put Baby Shark for the fuck of it, you were high or you were drinking, or you put it for your kid, you're cooked. They're gonna see Baby Shark, they're gonna assume you're 9 years old, even if you're a 50-year-old man. So you have to go through this whole shit just to be able to get yourself out and say, hey, YouTube, let me watch my shit, please, in peace. They say when the system identifies a teen user, will automatically apply our age-appropriate experiences and protections. So watch a Baby Shark, you're gonna be hit with Baby Sharks all over the place, and you're no longer going to see where the adults hang out. They said disabling a personalized advertising, turning on digital well-being tools, adding a safeguard to recommendation, including limiting repetitive use for some kind of content. If the system incorrectly estimates a user is under 18, they will have the option to verify that they are 18 or over, such as using credit cards. Yeah, good luck with that. Or government ID. GG, well played. Now, people are fighting this already. The Gooners in the UK. Let us touch ourselves in peace without giving you the deets. They're pissed off that they have to face ID while they're holding their ding dong and, going through the whole verification procedure. It's just gonna make them go soft and like, fuck this, I don't want to watch this anymore. But soon they're gonna find a way around it. The internet always does. When it comes to the Visa and the Steam situation, apparently people are trolling Visa right now, and they have a whole procedure where they call the call centers. They annoy the shit out of them. They spam them with emails. Their strategy is, they're saying it worked before, and they're gonna use this strategy again, where they're gonna just annoy the shit out of them until they realize that, hey, maybe it wasn't the best idea. And with the whole Visa thing, censorship, they're against the adult content, so they're disabling their MasterCard and Visa, where almost everyone uses their Visa or MasterCard to purchase games on Steam, and Steam has no choice but to comply and remove those games. That's why everyone is so pissed about this whole thing, because some games, just the whole thing is just getting censored. It's not only adult games as well, it's different type of games. Some too violent, Visa is like, nope, we're out. And their response that, hey, we do not judge your morals, we just think if it's legal or illegal. Sure, shakalaka boom boom. I think it's pretty messed up what they put on Steam. Sure, but too violent games, you're removing those too? Question mark. I thought you're not morally judging us. Anyways, this whole thing is getting out of hand. Everyone is jumping on the bandwagon, and they're putting age verifications, censoring games, censoring this, censoring that. And honestly, I think the age verification thing is a bigger thing, where they just take your data and you have to give it to them, or else you cannot access, for example, Spotify or even YouTube in this case, and multiple other companies as well. But I think the most stupidest one out of all of them is the Spotify one, where you're not gonna let anyone under 18 to listen to a song that has the word fuck in it? Like, what the fuck? I think they're just joining the trend for the fuck of it, honestly, at this point, because kids at the age of 3 learn the word. Most kids, the first words right now is fuck. Anything else you need? Coffee, massage, tea? At this point, you're taking everything. But do not worry, the government isn't a bad person. They just want to get closer to you. They want to be friends with you, with getting all this information out of you and your facial biometric. Anyways, I just wanted to yap about this. More videos over here. Yeah, like, subscribe it if you're new here. You take it easy. I'll see you at the next one.